Morning, Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Today is Take My Kid to Work Day. My son wanted to come to work with me today. He's got Paw Patrol. So, he wants to come to work with me today. And he's watching his show there. And why am I making this video? I'll tell you why I'm making this video. Somebody asked me to make a business from home follow-up. You know, I have a brick and mortar store. Follow my series, building a business from scratch. Where I took this building. You should have seen what this building looked like before I moved in. Anyways, I'll leave you a link below for that because I really want to promote that because it's got some really good positiveness in that. And some people need to see some positiveness except watching all this negativity that's happening right now. And anyways, building a business from home, you guys need to understand it's taken off. Let me sit down. It's taken off, guys. I give my accountant some of the numbers that I've been making, and then showing him my PayPal, my eBay fees, and I'm showing him what's been going on and what I've been up to the last 6 months. And he is like, he can't believe it. And I told him, I go, you know what, bro? I'll be really frank with you, and I'll tell you, Amazon doesn't have the entire internet sales market completely cornered or covered. Now, a lot of people tell me, Mike, what about the fees on eBay? Like, you know, paying 10% of your sales. Like, you know what? That's peanuts when you start comparing it to overhead. Once you start looking at overhead like this, and you start seeing what it costs for overhead, then you start realizing that eBay, take my 10%, I love you. They promote you. And this is not a free commercial for eBay. I'm not plugging eBay. I've been using eBay and learning how to use eBay from scratch. I created my own little store on there. I'll leave a link below to the store so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And I'm in a niche product. I sell niche products. I got Gundams behind me, tons of Gundams and specialty puzzles and stuff like that. And I am at awe with the amount of stuff I'm selling. I just can't get over how much I'm selling. And then I got a little clever. Watch what I did, guys. Well, all the Gundams are in there, so there's nothing to... I got a little clever with eBay, especially if you have a retail store and you're thinking of making a little bit of extra money on the side or clearancing crap. And you don't have to clearance that much because you can sell it at regular price just because in your area something is not selling. Let's say this 7 Wonders Leaders isn't selling in my area. It doesn't mean I have to clearance it and blow it out. No. There's somebody in Montana, there's somebody in Winnipeg that wants this. So not necessarily go with the trend of your area. You see that E on the bottom there? Okay, that means it's for sale on eBay. So whenever a customer takes this and brings it to the counter, I know that one, it's listed on eBay and I could remove it. I go on eBay, go to my listed items, and remove it. It's that easy, guys. It really is that easy. And then I could put it into what they call inventory, where I inventory it. So when I call the Gundam, when I place a Gundam order in Japan, I could call them up and I could restock those Gundams that I've sold. Or the board games, when I call the board game manufacturer, I could call them and then I could tell them which games I sold on eBay. And then because I sold my one game, that gives me enough to buy 2 back. So then I could buy 2 games back and then relist 2 in inventory. So they might move here in my store or they might not. So you're not so heavily dependent on walk-by traffic for your store. You're not so heavily dependent on the trend in your area. Because, like I said, somewhere in South Carolina could be booming right now and someone could play board games and say, hey, man, I want that expansion, man. I'll pay you for it and I'll pay for the shipping. No problem, you know? So I just wanted to put that out there. I'm going to be talking a little bit more about starting your own business from home because it's very important. Because I think Amazon right now... Okay, how many people are on Earth? Do the math. Okay? Then you just subtract communist China because I don't think you could even ship there anyway. So, and I'm just trying to think like of, you know, people you could actually reach, potential middle classes that are growing in Brazil. I'm starting to ship to Brazil now. I'm learning how to ship properly to Brazil and save money on shipping. Because Portuguese America is gonna, the middle class is going up. It has nowhere but to go up. There's nowhere else for it to go. It's, you know, Brazil's been very poor for the longest time, right? or middle class has been the poor has been at the bottom for the longest time, and the middle class's transit's going up, things are going up slowly but surely. They're part of the BRICS nations. I'm not going to get political here on this one. So, there's going to be people that want stuff in Brazil, right? So, I want to cater to those people, okay? So I'm just putting this out there, letting you guys know. I'll do something about cross promoting with different platforms in a week or two. I'm not going to flood my channel with business ideas. You will see them in my little carousel, building a business from scratch and building a game store business from scratch, like I did, or building a home business from scratch. So I got two little channels on my carousel, on my carousel channels that show you what I'm doing and what I'm up to. There's Antonio. Look, what is that? Yes. Faz com isso? Yeah. He's gonna eat that now. I don't know why, but he wants to eat that. So, let me know what you guys think. Tons of games. Look, games everywhere in the store. I'm organizing, slowly listing everything on eBay, taking my time. There's no rush. Everything sells. Amazon's nowhere near to cover their nut of how much people you could potentially sell to. Not even close. I think Amazon maybe has 5% of the market when it comes to involving the world. When in North America, I think Amazon has 40% of the market in North America. But then when you add Central America and South America, if there's emerging middle classes, there's a potential for us to do way better up here, right? So let me know what you guys think. That's just my insight on small business talk. Comment below. Thanks for watching.